All right, man. Let's talk about Jerry Jacobs could be done in Detroit. They put him IR. He went to Twitter yesterday to say uh, goodbye. He said it's been real, Detroit. Um, and also, Sam Laporta said there's a chance that he could play Sunday. That he took some reps at practice after I think it said that he was out of practice. He was out of practice. Was that Thursday? But he said there's some chances that he can take some reps. But yeah, he said he gone. Well, he was an overachiever. But he was trash. Him and that Vitor guy is straight trash. Um, and that's just what it was. Him and that Vitor guy, man. Jerry Jacobs just couldn't run. Jerry Jacobs simply couldn't run. And that was the problem. I think he took down the tweet. But I think he took down the tweet. But he simply couldn't run. So, yeah, he took down the tweet. But they placed him on IR. But he simply couldn't run, and that was a problem. So he simply couldn't run. Getting ran by, too small, the whole nine, bro. And they know they got to upgrade. They know they got to upgrade the cornerback position. That has to happen. So they saying he possibly wear a knee brace on Sunday. Well, that's Laporta wearing a knee brace on Sunday, but Jerry Jacobs. I mean, him and Cam Sutton was one of the worst cornerback tandems in the league, statistically, giving up a bunch of touchdowns and all that type of stuff, man. So, he was an overachiever. He one of them dudes that should be like fourth or fifth corner or something like that. But yeah, I mean, he ran his course. The dude ran his course, so there ain't too much more you can pretty much say about it. But it was time to go. So let's see. So, and like I said, he deleted the tweet, but I just felt that it was what it was. So, Aaron Glenn was trying to say, well, he's doing well this year and all this type of stuff. And man, dude, you don't have to sell flies to shit, man. They gonna come. So look here, man. We already know he asked. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have did more at the cornerback position. Y'all tried to get Weatherspoon, who made the Pro Bowl, by the way. Devin Weatherspoon won one pick before we got a chance. So I imagine the pick would have been Weatherspoon and Jahmyr Gibbs. Those would have been the picks. You just wouldn't have had Jack Campbell. So yeah, those would have been the picks. But yeah, Sam Laporta said there's a chance that Sam Laporta says there's a chance that he could play. Hold on, let's see if we can get this here. He says a chance that he could play Sunday, and I'm gonna talk about the pros or the cons or the risks to that happening. Fair use, my brothers and sisters.
Got some reps today at practice, starting to feel better day by day. And see where it takes me tomorrow, and really just taking it day at a time. Because when it first happened, it didn't feel great, and I feel like I've started to bounce back quickly. So we'll see.
You're optimistic.
Yeah, I'm optimistic. We'll see.
You said you got
Can you
some reps.
explain just the sense of relief? I mean, just the initial moment versus when you were able to get it tested and find out what the diagnosis
It was certainly a little scary when it first happened. I mean, I think everybody had probably seen a picture of it. There was definitely a sigh of relief when I found out structurally everything was good. So
You said you got some reps at practice today. Can you explain what you were able to do, what you're maybe still not able to do?
I mean, I was taking the same blocking reps that we do in our individual drill. I was getting reps of those. Ran some routes with Jared. So yeah,
Feels good now. I mean,
I'm working through it. That's the best way to say it.
Were you getting treatment while we were watching?
Yeah, I was getting treatment. I was getting it warmed up to get out there on the field and just make it feel the best as it could. And went out there and got after it a little bit.
All right, you heard him. Said, he working through it, but then we know, if he continues to work through it and he go out there and he ain't 100%, he get injured again. Now you missing him for a long time, probably. So, I mean, do you sit him out? Hoping he get better for another week. You could beat the Rams. You know what I'm saying? Do you throw him out there in a situational capacity? I mean, at the end of the day, Brock Wright look like he'd be ready to go. A battle-tested tight end should be fairly fresh, probably a little rusty. James Mitchell, you drafted him in the 5th round, coming off of ACL athletic tight end. Him and Brock Wright can catch. Brock Wright is more the blocking guy. Can you get by with Brock Wright? That's the $1 million question. Can you get by with Brock Wright? So, and James Mitchell. So, me, I wouldn't chance it. He's too young. I understand how big this playoff game is for the city of Detroit. I do understand that. But me personally, I probably wouldn't chance it. I probably, depending on how you looking, how you feeling. If you got to wear a knee brace, probably going to have to wear one for the rest of the playoffs if you make it that far. I probably will not dress him. I probably let him another week to get ready. It's about his future. It's not about one game. He got a whole future in front of him, a whole next season in front of him. That's just my opinion on it. But I ain't the one out there watching him run routes. I ain't the one out there, going, through the motions or nothing like that. So that's something that they're gonna have to determine. That's something that they're gonna have to determine. So, when they figure that out, we'll know. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, AKX, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole 9. Appreciate the love, support. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, more videos like this. The Lions live stream Thursday previewing the Rams game. So I'll put that in the end cards. So y'all can go check that out. But hey, appreciate the love, support. Peace.